Hi, this is Derek Baker, and I'm running for McKinney City Council. I've shared before that I grew up in Sherman, and I'm an 8th generation Texan. Well, I moved away just after high school, and yes, I went into politics and worked up in Washington, D.C. For over 20 years doing public policy. We were anxious to get back to Texas, so my wife and kids came down here for an extended weekend, and we looked at houses all over the Collin County area, in Plano and Allen and Frisco. And on the last day, we hadn't found anything that we liked. We had one more showing on a house at Hardin and El Dorado. And we came up 75 and turned on El Dorado Parkway and instantly fell in love with the tree-lined streets and just the rolling, curving road there. And we have called McKinney home ever since and have really loved it here and thrived ever since. So I share that just to give you a little sense of why I'm in McKinney and why we love it here. And what I want to do now is give you a sense of my vision for McKinney moving forward. What I'd like to do is share my positions on a number of important issues with you so you know where I stand and you can compare that to that of my opponent. So let's talk about taxes. You probably received your appraisal value recently. People are very concerned, as I am, with rising appraisal values, but really how that affects our taxes. So I believe we can fully fund the core services of government, including our infrastructure needs, our parks and rec, and really our excellent public safety here in McKinney without making any cuts and harming them in any way, and still protect the taxpayer. One of the best ways to do that is cap our future budget growth at inflation plus population. What that does is it actually provides for fully funding the things that we're supposed to in the city, but doesn't grow our budget beyond what our population actually demands. You can get additional details about this policy and many others on my website at derekvbaker.org. So let's talk about our commercial versus residential tax base. I believe everyone in McKinney understands for us to grow responsibly and respond to our growing population, we need to grow a commercial tax base and our retail base as well. This will not only lighten the burden on homeowners, but also give opportunities for you, the citizens, to live, work, and play right here in McKinney and keep our tax dollars at home. I am committed to working with our new mayor, our city council, and MEDC and MCDC to identify, strategically identify industries and businesses that will really fit in McKinney with our core plan and actually take advantage of the key services that we have, including our airport. Let's talk about the 380 bypass. I'll note that a lot of candidates haven't taken a position on this or many other issues, but I think it is imperative that you know where I stand on the issues facing you and the city of McKinney. So there's 3 proposed routes, as you probably know: Wilmouth, Laud Howell, and Bloomdale. I am opposed to all 3 routes as they currently stand, and let me tell you why. I think those routes would significantly and negatively impact the homeowners in all the surrounding area. You're talking about Heatherwood and Tucker Hill and Walnut Grove. And so I am a strong proponent of private property rights. These people obviously had no idea that they were going to propose a 6-lane or a limited access highway going through their backyard. Let me also say, though, that just saying no to every route proposed is not a viable solution. People are moving to McKinney every single day, and we do need to look forward and come up with viable solutions. So I would say this: TxDOT is currently re-looking at the 380 expansion route. We need to see what the cost is to that. But there's also an opportunity, I believe, to take a slightly amended Bloomdale route that didn't affect the homeowners in that area, and instead of cut down to 380, go due west and actually connect with Prosper. Now, we need to get the cooperation of the Prosper mayor and city council. All I'm saying is we need to think outside of the box on these things and really protect private property owners' rights and their land as we do that. Issues and policy positions matter because they affect your life for good or bad. I'm Derek Baker, running for McKinney City Council at large, and I'm in a runoff election. It's Saturday, June 10th, and the early voting starts May 30th and goes through June 6th. I'm earnestly seeking your vote, and I appreciate your time.